Welcome, everyone, to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into something truly uplifting today. And I mean literally uplifting. We're talking about the joy of the spiritual paradise. Just saying those words kind of sets this really bright, positive tone, doesn't it? So we're going to break down exactly where this profound, deep-seated sense of joy actually comes from. Because look, this isn't just about some surface-level, fleeting good mood. We're talking deep roots here. We're going to look at the community, the promises, and that bedrock foundation of hope that makes the spiritual setting completely unique. By the end of our time together, you'll have a crystal clear picture of what makes this spiritual paradise so incredibly joyful for everyone in it. Okay, let's dive into this right away with a really powerful thought from Isaiah chapter 65, verse 14, which says, "My servants will shout joyfully." Now, hold on. Let's just pause right there for a second. What actually makes a person shout out loud with happiness? It's definitely not just a temporary emotional high, right? According to the source material, God's people can shout joyfully because their hearts are, well, they're just absolutely overflowing with deep appreciation. It's this profound, completely instinctual reaction to the beautiful spiritual environment they're in. Think about a time you were just so overwhelmed with gratitude that you literally couldn't keep it inside. That exact feeling, that is the baseline of the joy we're exploring here. So to really grasp that level of overflowing appreciation, we've got to look at the foundation. The text calls this having a good condition of the heart. Now, just to be clear, we aren't talking about your physical cardiovascular health here. Actually, scratch that. It's more like a state of profound inner joy and deep appreciation that comes directly from specific spiritual provisions. It's this beautiful internal state of contentment and peace that just naturally bubbles right up to the surface. When your heart is in this good condition, the joy doesn't have to be forced at all. It just becomes the totally natural byproduct of the spiritual food you're taking in every single day. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it breaks down exactly what creates and maintains that awesome heart condition. The source outlines three massive pillars that give real, heavy substance to this joy. First up, we have upbuilding truths from God's Word. And these aren't just dry facts. This is foundational knowledge that literally fortifies your mind against negativity. Second, the comforting biblical promises. Let's be real. Life can be incredibly tough sometimes. These promises act like a massive emotional anchor, giving us that essential reassurance when things get hard. And third, this is huge, a solid hope based on Christ's ransom sacrifice. That right there gives us the ultimate long-term perspective. These three pillars, they don't just sit there, they work together to actively build and sustain this spiritual paradise from the inside out. But here's the thing. It's one thing to have those upbuilding truths and comforting promises locked away inside your own head, but as the text points out, actively talking about these things, that is what makes people truly happy. Referencing Psalms 34 and 133, the source highlights a fascinating dynamic. Discussing these spiritual provisions and sharing that rock-solid hope based on the ransom sacrifice is totally a team sport. Internal joy multiplies the second it's spoken out loud. It's like a chain reaction. By talking about their shared hope, everyone is continuously reminding each other of that good condition of their hearts. Because, you see, this joy isn't meant to be kept in isolation. No way. The source material points to two major defining characteristics of this spiritual paradise: love and unity. Referencing Colossians 3:14, this is called a bond of union. And wow, this powerful love and unity among Jehovah's people is literally the fabric of the spiritual paradise. It's the glue holding the whole shebang together. It connects your individual good condition of the heart to the entire group. Just imagine having a global family where every single person is actively working to uplift you, using those exact same shared truths and promises. That's the environment where individual joy explodes into this massive collective experience. And this brilliantly illustrates the bigger picture. The spiritual paradise we're seeing today, with its incredible bond of union, it isn't just a comfort for right now. The text explains it's actually a literal preview of the future. That's right, the love and unity Jehovah's people experience today is a direct window into life in the new world. It's basically a foretaste. If today's spiritual provisions and our current bond of union can produce such a profound shouting joy right now, well, the text promises a future where his servants will enjoy even greater love, unity, and peace. It's an amazing stepping stone to something far, far greater. Now, you might be wondering, does everyone outside of this spiritual paradise get it? Well, probably not. But when it comes to reputation, this source makes a super clear point through Isaiah 65:15. No matter what the outside world thinks or how they might totally misunderstand this joy, the text firmly states that Jehovah's servants maintain an honorable name, a stellar reputation within his universal family. And that is absolutely crucial for validation. Their identity and their joy are validated from within that massive, universal bond of union. And honestly, that provides a kind of immense security and peace of mind that is completely independent of whatever the outside world happens to be thinking.
So what does this all mean for us? That brings us to the ultimate takeaway of today's explainer. The text concludes that if you want to be truly happy and content, you need to experience this spiritual paradise firsthand. I mean, you can read about it all day, you can understand the mechanics of those 3 pillars, but ultimately, you have to step into it to actually feel that bond of union and that good condition of the heart. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought-provoking question. Will you step into the spiritual paradise to experience true happiness and contentment for yourself? For more information, please visit jw.org. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon to get the notification for new videos.